My name is O.C. Juan here with Big Wave Media Hawaii, and I am beyond excited, blessed to be back here at Kawaihae. We're here at Kawaihae Canoe Club for a historic race. We see this race every year. This is the Kaleoku long distance race hosted by Kawaihae Canoe Club, and we are getting excited and ready for the start of the short course. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you may notice that our coverage has changed just a little bit. We're still bringing you that exciting Hawaii Island outrigger canoe paddling action. The only difference here today is we've got 6-man canoes paddling today. That's right, this is the start of our Moku Racing Association 6-man canoe paddling race season. We got all these canoes stuffed up with 6 paddlers, all of these different canoes. We're gonna cut to our buttery smooth drone footage in just a little bit to get you an eye in the sky on what's going on with this start line. We've got the start of our short course happening right now. I am so honored to be bringing you all this live outrigger canoe paddling session. We've got the best production crew on this side of the island. We've got some amazing sponsors that help bring this right to your device. And we are excited to start seeing this action unfold right behind us. There was already some sketchy situations with these canoes getting out in the water. And now what you're seeing on your screen is that beautiful lineup here at Kawaihae Harbor. We're just outside Hawaiian Beach. We got over 70 registered crews for this race. This first race is going to be a short course race, and you see all of those beautiful canoes. We've got fiberglass canoes, we've got koa wood canoes, we've got unlimited canoes, we've got all of these canoe clubs in different divisions, and this first race is going to be 8 miles long. They're going to turn just short of Red Hill, bring it on back, and this beautiful orange flag just over my right hand shoulder is going to be where we keep an eye on that dramatic finish. We got that great buttery smooth drone footage brought to you by West Hawaii Surf Shots. That's Brian Kispert here with us at Big Wave Media Hawaii. You can check out our YouTube stream. We've been bringing you all the canoe races from the end of the Hawaii Island Paddle Sports Association races. And now we're bringing you the very beginning of the Moku 6-man Racing Association. We see all these ladies giving shakas to the camera. They know what's going on. And the energy today is just a little bit different. There's something special about a 6-man canoe. There was something meaningful about our canoes with our whole crew bringing them down into the water. And speaking about our big crew, now you can't see him on the camera right now. He's not here, but this is my main man. You remember him from our very first broadcast. This is our big dog. This is Mikey Akau. Mikey Akau, great to see you, coach with Big Island Junior. Sir, we can't, we're just off of you right now. We're taking a look at the canoes right here. We got our Big Wave Media crew, but we are live. He is wet right now, which tells me you just put some canoes in the water.
Canoes in the water, yeah.
Woohoo, buddy. And how you feeling here today? Good, good, man. Our audience has been waiting for you to come on back and join us here today. Mikey, thanks for joining us, buddy, for just a little bit today. This is our crew here. We're getting ready for the women's race, and oh, it sounds like they're moving up. Okay, now, and I was just mentioning this, Mikey, there's a big difference between a 6-man canoe and what we were covering before, which is 1-man canoes. Do you want to share a little bit about that difference?
Well, absolutely. So the OC1 canoes are very light, 16 to 18 pounds, one person, and those canoes are made to surf. So it really develops all the little skills that make you or develops a complete paddler. And you need 5 other people to paddle. Right?
Yeah,
one man is just you. So the 6-man, lot bigger canoe, it's 40-some foot long, 400 pounds. You need to all be as one paddling, so blending, technique is the same. You want to avoid overreaching or bouncing because it all creates action in the canoe. Anytime you got too much action, you're bearing too much of the hull in the water. So you want to be smooth, seamless, timing needs to be good. 6 people in the canoe needs to be paddling as well.
And it feels different, man. Honestly, like once I'm sitting here just taking in the start of this Kawaihae race, this is a historic place up here, you know? And you just feel, you see all the teams in their matching jerseys, you know? You see all the coaches having the coaches meetings. We saw 3 different pulees going on for the coaches, for the presidents, and for all the racers. It's just a different energy here for the communities as they come out and not just represent themselves, but represent this club that's a part of who they are and who they identify as, you know? Do we have any kids out there racing?
So we do right now. So we have a girls 15 and under that's racing in the Malama.
Is that the canoe you helped get out on the water right now?
Junior Ba'a Unlimited Canoe.
Junior Ba'a Unlimited Canoe. We checked in with our Junior Ba'a crew, but they're going to be racing under a different brand today. Yeah, they're going to be racing with the Canoe Club. Is that correct?
So all of our Junior Ba'a kids are Kaihiku paddlers. So they are paddling under Kaihiku. We do have 2 boys crews, our 15 boys and our 16 boys, that's racing in the men's race. And today is special because they're racing in their Junior Ba'a canoes, in their Junior Ba'a jerseys, only because the people that make these ERCs asked us to take a picture of the boys. So we got 2 6-man canoes, everybody in their Junior Ba'a gear. We're gonna send them a picture, and they're gonna turn it into an ERC poster. So that's happening.
All right. Always building, steady building. So we're gonna keep an eye out because I think we got some of those girls getting ready out there, and they're 15-year-old girls, and we know that they've been tuning up and getting dialed in because they were racing during the OC1 season. So these girls are ready for this race, and we got a whole bunch of women in all different sorts of divisions. For me, when I see a koa wood canoe in the water, it is something special. Now, at the race meeting, they were encouraging us to let the koa woods go up front, and then beyond that, they're going to have the kapuna, our legacy paddlers, and then beyond that, we're going to have the unlimiteds and the rest of our open canoe paddlers. So this first race is going to be female, women race, and mixed races too.
Yeah.
And we see them start pushing up to the start line right now. Now they're all chasing that start boat. There was a little bit of controversy last week with the start line. Now, we might dig into that controversy just a little bit, but I have been assured by Kawaihae Canoe Club president that there will be none of that today. They are all following that chase boat, and if you start in the back, you start in the back. But you're not going to be in front of that chase boat, that's for sure. And ladies and gentlemen, we are up. It is official. We got the beginning of the short course Kaleoku long distance race. We see all the ladies starting to paddle. Mikey's got his eye on the water right now. We got people all on their feet on the beach checking it out. You can see it right outside Hawaiian Beach right here. And like Mikey was saying, all 6 paddlers need to be together as one. You got your paddler all the way in the back. That's your 6-person seat. That's your steersman. That's your steerswoman. They're the one that set the line for everybody else. Right now, at this moment, there's a lot of pressure. The heart is starting to really rush. I mean, those first 4 changes are intense, and we're seeing these canoes just right next to each other. Like, what is a steerswoman thinking as they're starting to find the line for all of their crew right now?
She's trying to stay out of the way because a lot of times there isn't enough room for all the canoes, or somebody might be in a spot not in line with where they want to go. And once these canoes start hitting each other, it just turns into a big angle. So looks like a nice fresh start. Everybody's off clean, and the race is on.
Yeah, it does look like a nice clean start. Doesn't look like anyone's in anyone's line. And that's tough because like we said earlier, these are not just your standard OC1 canoes. We're talking about 400-pound canoes, 40 feet long. You have to be extremely mindful of where you're putting them when you're all lined up. Now, I was talking to a few paddlers earlier, and we did see some gentlemen and gentlewomen agreements on where everyone was going to line up, because this sport, above all else, I will say, there's a lot of aloha on the water and off the water. And that's the kind of thing that makes this extremely special. Now, we're seeing these crews start to work together, and this is going to be tough because in a long distance race, I always say you can either fall together and work together, or somewhere along that course you might actually fall apart. Now, what's it take for a crew to stick together? Well, that's a beautiful looking Red Bull right there. Look at that.
I think that was purchased by Kawaihae.
Kaiopua Canoe Club in a Red Bull Va'a canoe. Look at that. We're going to keep an eye on that canoe.
That was a girl with the junior ball girls.
Oh, we just caught in the corner of our eye. Oh, look at that. All together as one.
That's Tati, and that's
Oh, yeah.
Tati and company. Darcy.
Oh, yep. That's our friend Darcy Daniel. We saw her on the V1 recently, but there's her crew right there. Is that unlimited with Kawaihae too?
That's a junior ball unlimited. That's
Junior. Woo, boy, and those ladies. Now, in the unlimited canoe, that one is about half the weight of most of those other canoes. So we can expect those ladies to finish this race before anybody else, more likely than not. There's a much more up-tempo stroke when they're paddling that canoe, unlike what we're seeing here, which is a little bit more of our long and focused stroke with our other six-man canoes. I think that looks like a Bradley right there to me.
Yep.
Nice.
Kawaihae Canoe Club.
Oh, our home base, Kawaihae Canoe Club. And this is where you got your start, is it not?
My family has occupied this land here for the last 200 years. So this is definitely home for me.
God, it is awesome to have you on the microphone, Mikey. Bro, you do so much for the community, and it just so happens that this is your family's, this is your spot, man. This is like your sacred space, and it's such an honor to be here in Kawaihae Canoe Club because this is just so special. We saw that OC1 race just a stone's throw away on the other side of that rock wall over here. And now we're seeing this six-man race start a little bit more on the inside, on the beach side, and we're seeing these ladies start to work together. And this is more traditional to me. The six-man canoe is traditional canoe paddling to me. It feels more with what has always been done with the sport. Do you agree with that?
Well, that's where paddling started. It started in the six-man, the OC1s. Not new, but it's a lot newer than the six-man paddlers. It's what our ancestors did, whether they're fishing or whether they are traveling, searching for new land, and even in mobilization for fights for new territory. It was more in these traditional things. It also brings a sense of family, ohana, paddling together as one, figuring out how to productively move your canoe through the ocean, without fighting the winds, the currents, the swells,
Each other,
because it could, dictate the outcome of your race.
Oh, yeah.
So lots of ohana, and even amongst our brother and sister clubs.
Yeah,
We're all moku o Hawai'i. We're on the same island. Although we are competing against each other, at the state races, it's my favorite because you see everyone from the Big Island get together, and it's not whether a specific club wins a race, because if somebody from the Big Island wins, we all win.
Yeah.
That's
For sure.
That's a big part.
No, there's a lot of competition here, and we just cut away from the canoes right now. They just got a little bit out of range. We're going to see if we can keep an eye on any more of those canoes out there. But those ladies are starting to truck it on out. They're trying to get a nice pace and a nice rhythm because they're going to be out there for over an hour. We're going to come back to the dramatic finish and catch up with all these ladies because they are going to pass off these canoes right over to the men, and they're going to go right into the long distance race right after this. So we got an exciting day of paddling here. We got an exciting day for our teams. We got an exciting lunch that's provided by Kawaihae. We got a whole group of people that are coming together, like you said, to make this day happen. This really feels like an ohana thing here. I mean, it's just, you need to. You can't pick up that canoe by yourself, literally. And we got people like, I see you all there, or Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave helped us get this tent set up. Big mahalo to Kawaihae Canoe Club. Big mahalo to all our canoe clubs. we mentioned that we're going to be taking a look right here. We got our drone coverage right behind us. Big Shaka Cam. We got Mikey Akau right next to me here. He is a legacy paddling royalty. He's been here through it. He's helped establish Kawaihae. Actually, didn't you build surfboard?
We did. We did build a surfboard.
I knew I heard that.
Over at Pua Kailima. We got some equipment rounded up from Ishimoto Contracting, bulldozer, a loader, some trucks. We had Billy Kinoy, our mayor at the time, waived the dumping fee at the landfill.
Wow.
Which is, God bless his soul, he really took care of us. But we have a beautiful place to go ahead and paddle and surf. Kids can go there. But yeah, Kawaihae National Park is a very special place. It's something that we did with the late Coach Beanie Heat.
Oh yeah.
Who coached us to Molokai Hawaii, second and third place in the men's masters.
Woohoo!
So very, very special place.
Man, that is so special to hear about that. Like, and we were just there covering that race. It was such a hit. People love checking it out. We heard from everyone they love seeing the canoe footage because it's hard to see it from land. Like, you gotta be on the water. You gotta really feel it. You gotta understand. Like, when you're sitting in a cold wood canoe, it just feels different, man. It's like, it's powerful, you know? And it takes a lot of people to bring it back together. We got a great team here. We've had a team to actually help us bring this production together. We got Pericles Psychotherapy that helped us out. We got Meredith Osbill that's helped us out. We got Hawaii, who's out there on the race course. Hawaii Ato, thank you for supporting us. Susan Shaw, who you saw in an interview at the last Keoa Championship race. So thank you all so much. Mikey, thank you, brother, for joining us right here. We're going to take a small production break here. All the canoes just got out of distance, so we cannot get them on the screen just yet. We're going to keep a close eye on the race course. We're going to keep a close eye on all the racers, and we're going to be right back on this stream. You can keep it right here. Keep vacuuming your house. Keep checking out what you got to do. Keep sharing it with your friends. Keep sharing it with your enemies so they know all the hard work that you're putting in. And just keep an eye on what we're doing because in about 20 minutes, we're going to be right back here and we're going to show you the dramatic finish of this long distance race with the Moku 6-Man Racing Championship. Mikey, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you always, man. And what an honor to have you back here for this race, bro. Our audience has been just clamoring for you to come back, brother. So thank you, and we will talk more soon. Hui ho and hoi ma'a. Hoi ma'a. Our main man, Mikey Akau, and we got the drone going back into the sky because we're starting to see canoes make their way around this last point, and that means that they're gonna boogie on over to this finish line right here at these orange flags right behind my shoulder. It should be an exciting finish. We're most likely going to expect those unlimited canoes to be at the front of the pack here. Like we said at the beginning of this race, those canoes are half the weight of our other canoes and our Coalwood canoes. So we can expect those to have a little bit more bite, a little more movement, and they're gonna be probably towards the front. I'm starting to peek out. I got my binoculars over here checking out what's going on, but we're gonna cut to our drone footage in just a little bit once we scope it out, and we'll make sure we bring as many finishers right to your device as possible. We got this live coverage brought to you with Big Wave Media Hawaii. We're excited to be here. We're starting to scope out the scene, and what you see right there is beautiful Kawaihae Harbor. We're right outside Kawaihae Harbor, right outside Hawaiian Beach, and we're starting to scope out our first finishers there. That looks like a nice clean stroke. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful unlimited canoe. Like we mentioned, that does look like we're gonna get an eye on who that is right now, but they are moving it. Those ladies are all in sync, all together. It looks to me like they've got a nice clean rotation, and they got a more up-tempo stroke as they get that unlimited canoe right to the finish line. Doesn't look like there's anyone around them, and we're seeing a nice clean finish right over here. Woohoo! We're gonna be able to give you exactly what crew that is in just a moment. That looks like a nice clean crew right there. Our batteries are running just a bit low on some of our devices, so we're gonna keep an eye on that and make sure that we got things ready to go, and we're looking at what's going to be going on so that we can make sure we keep an eye on the sky. Now we've got a fiberglass canoe right behind them. We're gonna bring that drone coverage right back to you all. We're just stuck on the ocean right here. We're gonna make sure we get this dramatic finish, because right behind our unlimited canoe, we've got another fiberglass crew right behind them, sniffing at their tail right here. Now, they've got an eye on the finish line right here. We've got that fiberglass canoe right in screen right here, and they are trying to work it all the way, but it does look like our finish line is gonna go right over to our unlimited crew right here at this orange flag. We got a bunch of paddlers all over. We got men on the beach because these canoes are gonna get dropped off right to our men. They're gonna transition to the men's race. This race was 8 miles, and the next race right after this is going to be 10 miles long. We got paddlers warming up. We got the women on the water finishing off as strong as they can. And we got our first finishers right across the flag right there. Woohoo! Whoa, and we got our first unlimited finishers, and right at there, right behind them, we're seeing that fiberglass canoe coming in nice and hot. Our drone is keeping an eye on all our paddlers right here. We're taking a look and trying to sneak out and see where everyone is. Since this is a long distance race, these steersmen and steerswomen could find their line anywhere along this race course. It is a big ocean, and it is a hard job to sniff out where every single canoe is. We've already got a few finishers live here right now, and we're gonna keep an eye out for as many of these finishers as you can. If you see your crew, if you see your club, if you see your paddler, make sure you let us know in the chat so we can make sure we call them out and let them know good job today. It's not easy to paddle 8 miles altogether. Like Mr. Mikey Kawaihae was telling us, you all have to be in sync, and we're locked in on another canoe right there coming just around the corner. That does look like that unlimited canoe that Mikey was telling us about. That looks like a Kawaihae 2 canoe club right behind them, and unofficially that would be the second place unlimited female short course crew. It's an 8-mile crew that does look to me like Darcy Daniels right there. We did see her in the V1, and right now we're locked in on that crew. They got a nice big stroke. We're gonna dig back out because right behind them we see 2 more canoes chomping at the bit to try and get them. That looks to me like it could be, oh yeah, that's Puna. Puna's right behind them, working their way, and I can guarantee you it's gonna be a dramatic finish at the very end. And it is an exciting time on the beach right now. We got all the men stretching out. We got all the crews working their way down to the beach because these ladies are gonna finish right at this orange flag and transition their canoes right over to their men's crews, and the men are gonna go on to the staging area and get ready for that 10-mile race. Oh yeah, there's that beautiful Red Bull that was bought by Kaiopua Canoe Club. Looks like Kaiopua Canoe Club unofficially second place in our fiberglass open division, and they sure have a nice stroke right there. Good rotation, all 6 in, and that steerswoman is also in there too. That's gonna give you some extra push. When it comes to the end of these long distance races, you want all 6 in. Uncle Dave knows about that. He's giving us a nod. He knows all about that. You want 6 in that canoe. We got another canoe right behind us. If I'm not mistaken, that looks like a Kawaihae Canoe Club canoe right there, and that sure looks like a Kawaihae stroke. Look at that beautiful lay around there. That's another unlimited canoe. So unofficially we're looking at a 3rd place finish for our women unlimited canoe there with Kawaihae Canoe Club. If you want the official results, you can go to HCRA Paddler Results. That way you'll get up-to-date finishing records for all of these paddlers. Now, our drone is going right back out there. We got other paddlers coming on in. We've got a big, wide range of paddlers who are making their way on over because all these paddlers are having a race within the race. Heck, it might be one canoe club. It might be another canoe club. It might be crews racing within each other's canoe club. This is all about honor. This is all about these paddlers doing the best that they can on this beautiful Saturday morning. And boy, oh boy, isn't that a beautiful morning at Kawaihae Harbor right out there. We got another canoe coming in hot right here. Oh yeah, and that's our junior Va'a paddlers. Looks like our junior Va'a paddlers. Nice. Oh yeah. Big rotation. And they're out of here. Those unlimited canoes, they boogie on that water. And those girls know exactly the stroke they need to make that thing work. We got even more men getting ponied up here on the beach. You can just feel the energy as all these ladies start to cross the finish line. We're getting a finisher cam locked in on this finisher side right here, so you can also take a look at as many finishers as you can. If you are seeing any of your finishers, if you're seeing any of your ladies finish this race, make sure you shout them out in the chat. That way we'll take a look at them and we'll make sure we shout them out as much as we can. We got an eye in the sky, and right at the top right hand side of your screen, we are officially picture in picture. You just saw my shaka go through it, and that is our finisher cam. Right now we do not have any finishers going across the line just yet. Our drone is sniffing out another pair right now. We're seeing a big battle going on between two crews, just stroke for stroke, and after an hour, that's the kind of thing that just weighs on you. We're seeing that canoe that looks like Waikoloa Canoe Club, Waikoloa Canoe Club, just a few strokes ahead of Keoa Canoe Club, and right on the top right hand side of your screen, you will see the dramatic finish right there. It looks to me like Keoa Canoe Club is starting to make a move on the inside. They're definitely working that hole. You're starting to see it really cut through the water. They're picking up the pace just a little bit. Our drone is locked in right now. This is a battle, and it's gonna come to a conclusion right over here, right behind me, right on your finisher cam you see on the top right hand side of your screen. Make sure you share this stream with your friends. Make sure you share this stream with your enemies so you can keep an eye on them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, right behind, we got another unlimited canoe, unofficially. That looks like a 4th place finish. That to me looks like we're gonna get an official name for that club right there. But we're starting to see them work together. And if you want to keep an eye on that battle we were looking at before, make sure you keep an eye on the top right hand side of your screen. You're gonna see our finisher cam right here, and you're gonna see those canoes battle all the way to the finish. That's the kind of thing that'll work you and make you feel like you gotta put a lot of work in all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting, dramatic finish to our short course for the long distance race here at Kawaihae Canoe Club with Moku Racing Association. And this is where it all comes down, baby. I love this part of canoe racing. This is where you see canoes clubs come together or fall apart. I'm seeing another canoe there. That looks like a Kaiopua Canoe Club. Kaiopua Canoe Club in the blue right there. Straight out of Kona. Bunch of Kona paddlers in there. And those ladies are looking good. They're just a few steps behind. We're seeing our first Koa Wood canoe go across the finish line. You're seeing those iconic Koa Woods going across our finish line right now. And unofficially, that looks like Keoa Canoe Club that crossed first place for the Koa Wood canoe. You love seeing a Koa Wood canoe on the water. That's the kind of thing that just brings a smile to your face. And our drone is locked in on the red. We're gonna link up with that crew next week. That's Kawaihae 2. Those ladies look like they're coming in strong, and I bet they're excited because next week it's their regatta. It's the Papa Kimitete regatta for the exciting return of regatta racing at Kona Bay. If you want to take a look at that coverage right there, make sure you stay locked in with Big Wave Media Hawai'i. We're going to bring you this coverage every single week right to your device. We're locked in right now Looks like Kamehameha Canoe Club. Kamehameha Canoe Club coming in on a fiberglass canoe right there. We'll let you know a little bit more about what division that is. We're just seeing that dramatic finish right now. We got a Coldwood canoe in. We got a few Unlimiteds coming in. And all those ladies are going to start bringing those canoes back towards Hawaiian Beach shores right here. All these men are starting to get together and they're going to do a transition right to their other canoes. Now, from the beginning, we had a little trouble getting those canoes out in the water. And we're going to see what it looks like right now on that transition. We got another Kawaihae 2 crew right there in red. Another ladies crew right there. They're working that thing. They're just a step behind the rest of their crew on their team right there. And that's that kind of inter-team relationship and battles that you're starting to see here. We're seeing all these ladies coming in. If you want the official times, make sure you go to HCRA results. We're locked in on Puna. There they go. They're training their tails off down there in Puna. And that does look like another canoe right there coming in right behind them as well. We got our finisher cam. Oh boy, we actually got a little battle going on. Looks like 3 canoes on the inside trying to take Puna's place right here. We got our finish here on the outside. So make sure you got canoes all over this place right now. We got a battle going on. That's 12 ladies working off each other. We're gonna lay out and just take a look at this beautiful drone footage.
Who's your guys' drone pilot? Shout them out, shout them out.
Whoop whoop! Yeah, we're getting it from the crew right now. We got West Hawaii Surf Shots bringing you that buttery, smooth drone footage. Those of us on the beach, they love it. They love what they're seeing right here. If you want to link in and see the men's race or the dramatic finish here of the women's race, make sure you take a look at our link right here. We got ladies coming in. They're going to transition these boats. All these men are coming on over. We're seeing people move canoes. We got all hands on deck for the Koa. You have got to respect the Koa. We got the best production crew on this side of the island, bringing you this awesome sport live from the ocean. We got a nice steady stroke right there. That looks like a mixed crew. Iolana, that is Keho Canoe Club. We're right here brought to you by Keho Canoe Club, sponsoring this tent here for our production crew. Huge mahalo to Keho Canoe Club and Uncle Dave Yamagata from the Yamagata Challenge. Yamagata, eat this, baby. Now, we're back here, we're looking in, and it looks to me like another Kawaihae 2 Canoe Club. Kawaihae 2's got plenty of crews on the roster today. They've got a growing crew, and surprise, surprise, we've also got a lot of growing efforts from Keoa Canoe Club. We got a lot of men working their tails off. We see a lot of building going on here in Kona, so we are excited about this season. This is a great way to start off the season. We will be transitioning to regatta races soon, but this is an iconic start with a long distance traditional race here in Kawaihae. We got whistling going on. We got families eating some snacks. We are excited here at Kawaihae Canoe Club. This place has been here for over 50 years and we can feel it right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking back. We got another battle going on. Looks like we got 3 clubs working off each other right here, trying to catch a little bit of just a moment ahead of each other, but they are working and it looks like we got a battle going on, but just behind them we're seeing Keoa Canoe Club right behind, just trying to work it ahead, but it looks like we might see a different kind of finish right here. So we'll see what goes on here. If you want to see each finisher, make sure you keep an eye on our finisher cam that's at the top right-hand side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Look at that, look at that. Our production crew is locked in right now. They love that Puna stroke, that big Puna stroke in that open canoe right there. All ladies working together, trying to stay ahead, because you better believe you got a bunch of other crews that have been looking at you for over an hour and they're trying to get you at the very end. It's all about having a mental toughness, and we're gonna see who's got that toughness to finish strong. You can keep an eye on our finisher cam, and actually within that finisher cam, you're gonna start seeing men transition into their canoes because the men's race is coming right after this, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned to Big Wave Media Hawaii. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you see that battle right there? The two canoes working right off each other. Those steersmen are trying to find the right line so that they can get around that point first. We're starting to see men paddle out. We're getting ready for the men's race right here. So make sure you stay locked in here. We got the exciting coverage of this Moku Association 6-man long distance race here at Kawaihae Canoe Club. You see a big difference between different clubs. Each one, they're all paddling. They've all got 6 paddles. They've all got 6 paddlers, but every single one has a different technique, a slightly different movement, a slightly different rotation, and all of that affects the glide and affects how those canoes end up working together. So it's all about moving together and how you train together. Like Mikey Akau told us, this is a more traditional way of paddling. This is a team coming together. This is 6 coming together as one. And what we're seeing here is all these ladies working together. We're seeing battles on the water. We're seeing even between divisions, we're seeing battles, and we're seeing a lot of aloha as well. All these paddlers are pressing right now, and we just got a few more ladies out there on the course. We got a lot of our men transitioning right to their canoes, and we're gonna get ready for that race in just a few moments. We're gonna keep it locked here so you can take an eye on every finishers in the women's race. This is our first 6-man race we brought you. If you want to check out any one of our other OC1 races, you can see that right on our YouTube channel, and that is free for you. Send that to your friends, send that to your enemies, and show them how hard you're working and rub it in their face, ladies and gentlemen. If you got a moment, make sure you throw us a like. That way we can keep bringing you this kind of coverage that you love to see. I love seeing just 2 canoes right next to each other. Our drone is showing you that beautiful stroke. Make sure you go slow motion so you can look at your own stroke and see how you're doing and how you maybe aren't doing exactly what you think you might be doing. Now, we're seeing that other canoe right behind them working ahead. Oh man, we got our men going out in a coal wood canoe right now. Oh, and there it is. There's our other coal wood canoe right there. We got our other coal wood canoe right there. I was just right in front of the finisher cam, so I apologize, especially those of you all who are locked in and didn't want to see my booty all over your stream. I apologize. But we're back here and we have been able to bring you this coverage all day long. All right, we got our ladies coming up on the beach right now. We got a lot of aloha, and we got some ladies exhausted from this race. We got a lot of shakas. Oh yeah, we got them coming in. We got Keoa Canoe Club coming in hot right here. We got all of our ladies coming in. We saw some smiles. That means that those ladies, even though they worked their tails off, they did have a fun time out there. This is a tremendous event that's put together by Kawaihae Canoe Club. Now, we will have a sponsor from Kawaihae Canoe Club join us later on to tell us about this community, this canoe club, and this event and why it matters so much. So make sure you stay tuned with us here today. Now, we're just gonna keep an eye in the sky for a little bit longer. We've got a few more ladies finishing up that race right now, and our drone is staying locked in on the course. We're gonna have them finish at this orange flag right at our finisher cam on that top right-hand side of your screen, and then we're gonna transition right to the start of our men's race. We got all the men going to the long course, and they're actually joining us in the staging area right now. So Kawaihae Canoe Club has a great system here, and as soon as one race finishes, we're gonna pony right into the next one. So we're very excited here. Make sure you stay locked in here with us, and make sure you just keep on sharing this with people that matter to you so we can keep bringing this coverage to you all. We can't get enough of canoe coverage. We love the whole community, and we certainly love the ocean. We got another 6-man canoe we're looking at right now. Let's see what we got right on the screen. Oh yeah, look at that coverage. Right now, what you're looking at is our finisher cam. That is our finisher cam live here just off the coast of Hawaiian Beach here at Kawaihae Canoe Club. We got our drone coming on in. We're gonna reset our situation and get things started for our men's race here. Now, like I said, we're here live from Kawaihae Canoe Club. This place has been here for over 50 years. You can believe that there are historic moments of paddling that have occurred here. We already heard from Mikey Akau telling us about him and his family helped build Surf Park, which is just a stone's throw away from here. We got to cover our race at the OC1 Challenge with Kawaihae Canoe Club from there. If you want to take a look at that coverage, you can take a look back at our prior live streams and see all of our coverage of those events. Right now, we're transitioning into our Moku Racing Association 6-man season. From now on until the end of the fall, you're gonna see us covering 6-man canoe races. We see all our 6 ladies coming in. I see Darcy Daniel running across the beach. Oh yeah, she's got a smile. That means that she had a good race, or maybe she had a tough race, and that's cool with us. We'll try and check in with her later. We got her transitioning her boat to the rest of her crew. We got Kaihitu getting ready. We got Keoa getting ready. We've got canoe clubs from Hilo getting ready, and we got eyes going back into the sky because we got all these men getting ready for the men's race. Now, ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked in here. We got our finisher cam here, but we've only got a few more canoes that will be finishing here. That means that this is the dramatic conclusion to our short course race here in Kawaihae. That means that we've got all of our men getting ready. I see Vern from Keoho Canoe Club. That tells us that all these guys are getting ready, and they're getting ready to get funky on the water for a 10-mile long distance race. Go get him, Vern.
Right on.
Woohoo! We got a shaka right to the cam. You go get him, buddy. We promised him we'd get his good side, and I hope we got his good side right there. Oh yeah, every side's a good side. He knows that. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're gonna take a break from our finisher cam in just a little bit. We're gonna bring it back together, and we're gonna bring it back to our drone coverage in just a little bit. We've got all of our men getting ready. We've got all of our mixed crews on the beach. All of our ladies crews are on the beach. They're all done. Oh yeah, I see Tasha over there. You go, woohoo! Yeah, those are my girls right there. You go, Tosh, woohoo! Yeah, she inspires me every day. We got paddlers inspiring everyone every day, and it's all about all the aloha we show on the beach. You go, Tosh! Love you, girl. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got strong finishes no matter what happens on the water, no matter what happens on the course. It's all aloha when we get back down over here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a moment here. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna take a very quick break. It won't even be 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We're just gonna get things situated, get things ready so we can bring you the live coverage of the men's race here today. We've got the long course coming up. That's gonna be 10 miles all the way to Red Hill. We're gonna get that drone back in the sky. We're gonna get this coverage back on here, and we're gonna keep an eye on this race. Then we're gonna take a small break when our men are out of coverage. We're gonna bring you some interesting community members, and we're gonna bring you the dramatic finish to the long course men's race. We'll be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. We got community members all over here, and we're excited looking forward to next week's regatta race. I see Uncle Richard Kimatete walking across. We're gonna get him next week on our coverage of the Kimatete Regatta. But right now, like I said, Big Wave Media Hawaii will be taking a small break, and we'll be back with the start of the men's long distance race here in Kawaihae for the Moku Racing Association. So mahalo, and this is OC Juan. I will see you soon. Hoe ma'a. Woohoo! Welcome back. Good late morning over here right from Kawaihae Canoe Club. My name is OC Juan. You've been checking out this live stream all day long. We just saw the exciting finish to our short course race that was 8 miles here, and we are getting excited and ready and staged for our long course race that's going to be 10 miles. They're going to go all the way to Red Hill and then turn around and come on back. I just got a little insider information from one of our lady paddlers who just finished the race, and quote, "It is flat and hot." Those are some tough conditions. We're seeing close to Kona waters out there. That means that these ladies and now these gentlemen are gonna have to just work stroke for stroke. Speaking about the gentlemen, we're back here with our silky smooth drone coverage. We've been bringing it to you all season, and you better believe we're bringing it back to you today. We're seeing over 400 paddlers on that course today. Over 70 crews of 6 paddlers each. Those ladies finished up the short course race, and all of them seamlessly transitioned their canoes to the men. Now the men are in the boat, and we've got 6 in all together, ready to paddle 10 miles out of here. Just like our last race, just like our short course, our long course, we've got a few koa wood canoes. Those are our traditional canoes. We'll talk more about those during this season. We've got a bunch of fiberglass canoes. We've got unlimited canoes. Those are our canoes that are less than 200 pounds. You see them right there on the left-hand side of your screen, shaped like a bullet, and they will be more likely than not our first finishers. We've got 10 minutes before the start of our men's race. And I can tell you right now, those men out there, they're in position, they're starting to get excited, they're starting to see the start boat move on up, and that means that nobody wants to start in the back. Now, Mikey told us earlier today, you gotta try and find a line. It's a lot trickier in a 6-man canoe. You have got to rely on your steersman who's in the back of the canoe. They've got a much bigger blade, they've got a much bigger paddle, so that their role and responsibility is to steer that canoe in the right direction. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else in front of them is setting the tempo, they're setting the pace, and they're putting the power down. You're gonna need a lot of power to move these 400 plus pound canoes all 10 miles and back. Now that's 400 pounds for the canoe, but if you add up all the paddlers as well, you're seeing over 1,500 pounds to be moved through the ocean. So everyone's got to work together. I'm seeing canoe clubs work together. I see Kawaihae Canoe Club bringing up their canoe, all hands on deck. We're back on the drone right now. We're seeing these men start to coil up. They're starting to take a few extra strokes. It has been advised to every single team at the starter meeting not to be in front of the starter boat. So all of these crews need to be behind the starter boat. There is not going to be any start line controversy here today. We have been assured by Kawaihae Canoe Club. Last week we had a whole kerfuffle. We had a whole fiasco, and it was an exciting time to be a canoe paddler. Today, Kawaihae Canoe Club has solved that issue. They've got a start boat in the front, and we've been told that as long as you're behind that start boat, that is a clean start. We're seeing all the boats start to jockey for position. We're seeing these men start to work together, but the reality is, it's up to your steersman to find your line and get you in the right position, because the start of the race can dictate how the rest of your race goes. We're seeing that line start to get nice and tight. That means that they're gonna bring them up past the staging area, what has been officially called the Twilight Zone. Now that Twilight Zone is where the race will be started officially. These racers are gonna go 10 miles and then come on back and finish at those orange flags you see. I see my main man, Bob Darling. Bob Darling, you missed our ukulele class yesterday, buddy. We got eyes on you. We're gonna try and get him on the camera later on. But ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on canoe coverage. And we're looking right at all these canoes. We got all the men's club. They're all lined up. Some of them are starting to get a few strokes ahead, but they're all going to stay behind that start race right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get some of our members here joining us here today. I just got official word. We will get a representative from Kawaihae Canoe Club to join us here and tell us a little bit more about the community, the canoe club, and why this all matters to everybody here. This canoe club has been here for over 50 years. This race is important, and it is the start of our Moku 6-man racing season. We got all of our boats starting to make their way up towards the start line. We got all our ladies on the beach. They finished their race and they look like they're ready for a little paina. Ladies and gentlemen, we're excited. The men are just about to start their work. We got the drone coverage taking a look, zooming around, and I'm gonna lay out for a moment just so you can see beautiful Kawaihae Harbor and those beautiful outrigger canoes. Woohoo! I am telling you, there is a different sensation during 6-man season. During 1-man season, OC1, OC2, you got a lot of people in an independent mindset. For this, you got people all in matching jerseys. You got people in matching canoes. This is people coming together, 6 as 1, to work together. And look at that beautiful lineup. That's right, that's West Hawaii Surf Shots. That is our main man, Brian Kisper. Now, we've got a special guest technical director in the house too, making sure that everything is clean. So Andrew, big mahalo to you, my man, for joining us on our coverage today. We'll get some more notes from our production crew. We got some words to put on a whiteboard so I can take a look at what they're mentioning over there. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, and it's official. We have a begun right in front of us. All these canoe clubs, I just got official word from our production crew. Those men are off, and like I predicted, those unlimited canoes are in the front, but every paddler is working up. Oh, we see a little bit of a cross path right there. We see one canoe get in front of another one right there, which can affect their line. We got our drone locked in on the action right now, taking a look at what's happening, and we got all these men making their way towards Red Hill right now. They're gonna paddle for over an hour and 10 minutes, turn around and come back to this finish line. This is gonna be an exciting finish when those canoes get out of coverage range. We will take a small break. We're gonna come back with an interview with one of our community members, and then we'll make sure to bring you the dramatic finish. If you're not tuned in right now, make sure you click our link, make sure you scan our QR code, make sure you share this with your friends, show them what we're working with here, because it's a beautiful sight to see these 6-man canoes all working together. We're seeing a very high stroke rate right now. This part of the race is very tricky. This is where you want to get good positioning. You're starting to paddle as fast as you can, but eventually all of these crews will have to settle into a pace that they can keep for over an hour long. So we're gonna start seeing them transition just a little bit. We're seeing every steersman try and jockey for position, try and make sure that their line is exactly where they want to go. Some of them want to be towards the outside, some of them want to be towards the inside, but nobody wants to be towards the back. We're locked in right now. It looks like a matahina. That's an unlimited canoe right there, and that is half the weight. So we can expect them to finish a little bit ahead of our other canoes. Our drone is racing towards the front. We're seeing a little battle unfold, and my gut instinct says that those 3 crews may be lock for lock, step for step, paddle for paddle this entire race long. We'll make sure we'll give you all the dramatic conclusion to this race, but I can tell you, it is disheartening when you're working all day and you just can't shake those people that you're working against. This is beyond the divisions. This is beyond the canoe clubs. This is canoe to canoe, paddler to paddler, and they will be challenging each other all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful sight here down at Kawaihae Canoe Club. We got beautiful action on the water right now. We got excellent coverage of a little battle unfolding right there as both of those crews start working their way over. We got 12 hearts all working off each other, and we're back to the rest of our coverage. There is no sight like seeing over 70 crews on the water together. I love seeing that. It is so heartwarming to see the ocean filled with canoes all morning long. They're working their way up north. They're making their way towards Red Hill right now. At Red Hill, we've been informed there is a red triangle Dorito buoy, and that's where the turnaround will bring them right back here for our exciting finish. Now, just in a moment, we're still building capacity. We will have boat coverage soon. But at this time, thank you to our amazing sponsors, Pericles Psychotherapy, that Maine-based relationship therapist, Meredith Osbell, Puahi Auto, Susan Shaw. Huge mahalo for helping us bring Big Wave Media Hawaii's coverage of the Moku island-wide 6-man racing season right to your device all season long. Now, our drone is currently out of coverage. We've got those canoes officially on the course. They've got about over an hour to work and make their way back. So we're gonna make sure we bring that dramatic conclusion to you all. This is an exciting time. We had a keiki race, which we could not air because those aren't keiki. Then we had a women's race, and that women's race was exciting. Now we're looking at the long course men's race, and that will be the last race of our day. After that race, all of our canoe club paddlers will come together. They'll share lunch. They'll have medals distributed, and everyone, I am certain, will be sharing aloha with each other. That is something that makes this sport so special. It's something that makes it so unique, and it makes it so important to us here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna take a small break with us in just a moment. When we get back here, we're gonna have our community member, Naka Nathaniel from Kawaihae Canoe Club, on air to discuss with us a little bit more about this canoe club, this community, and the importance of this race. After we check in with Naka, who's been shuttling people back and forth, giving medals to all different sorts of keikis, then we will make sure we show you the finish to this race. Our whole community has come together to bring you this special race on this special day, and we'll be taking a small break here. We'll come back with that interview, and then we'll make sure we come back with that dramatic conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a small break right here, but thank you so much for joining us here on Big Wave Media Hawaii's coverage of the Moku Island Hawaii Association 6-man racing season. We will see you soon, and hoi ba'a. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is an extreme honor. I am here with some hot shot novices here from Kawaihae Canoe Club. We are back here at our live stream coverage of the Kawaihae long distance canoe race, and I wanted to formally introduce everyone to our first place novice women's finishers on the short course. So big mahalo for joining us here today. We've got Kara, which was our stroker. We've got Leonala. We've got Jaden, our steerswoman, right back here. She's paddling with her mama. That's Jay right here. We got Natalie over here, and we got Big Mac right here. She's holding down the crew, and they just worked 8 miles to win their division. And ladies, I was just wondering, first of all, how are you feeling?
Great.
Okay, we got some bread, we got some tired. We accidentally pulled them away from lunch, okay? Leonala was having a little bite to eat. She deserves it. And what seat were you in, Leonala? Oh, powerhouse, seat 3. And how was it out there? Yeah? I heard it was a little hot, Oh, not too bad.
We did some splashing.
Oh, so inside the boat, you guys... Oh, that takes a lot of technique. All right.
That's the best splashing. No one's better.
All right, we got a good splasher right here. And that's important because, like, you can overheat out there. It can happen. It can happen to anyone. And Kara, you were in the stroker seat. That's the front of the canoe. You were setting the pace. How was your training for that position right there?
It was good.
Yeah?
I paddled with these women before, so they are beast mode. I'm honored to be with
Great.
It was a great ride.
All right, ladies. And I'm so sorry. Everyone listening in, my voice is so stinking loud. You got to make sure you listen in to our crew right here. They are exhausted. And ladies, you just give them as much as you can because my stinking voice is just drowning everyone out. So I'm sorry to all our amazing listeners. Like you mentioned, you've been paddling with these ladies for a while now. So you've been up in that front before, huh? And who was in seat 2 over here? Who was in seat 2? Oh, Jay, Mama was in seat 2. All right. And were you saying anything to her while she was paddling? Anything to keep her steady?
Oh yeah. Yeah, a little talking.
little...
She's pretty solid. She's great. Yeah, we had great communication. It was good.
All right. And what about the back of the boat, Jaden? How was it back there? I heard it was a little flat. So how were you? A little sticky. Woohoo! Yeah, you go. It was a tough race out there, and some of you all even paddle OC1 as well, so you all are all tuned up, ready to go for this season. So how are you feeling about the upcoming, you all are Novice A? Is that okay? Everyone's Novice A?
Yeah.
Novice A, so you all are getting into your 2nd and 3rd year of official regatta racing, yeah? Okay, so how are you feeling about that upcoming regatta? You guys got your Kawaihae regatta next week, the Papa Kimitete Regatta, the return of canoe paddling to Kailua Pier. So it is an exciting time. You know we're going to be there. So how are you all feeling about next week's race?
Anxiety.
I think excited. Excited
to be back at the pier.
Ready for some sprint.
And that's true, Jaden. It's going to be a completely different sort of race. Today, you guys had to get into a rhythm. You all had to get into a routine. You had to talk them out. I mean, you had like over an hour out there on the race course. Next week is going to be like 4 minutes, something like that. I mean, you all are going to be sprinting the whole way. So, is there anything you're doing this week to get ready for next week?
Lots of sprints.
Starts and turns. And who is at the, for our turn? Now, we haven't covered a turn just yet. What's it like for the turn? Like, who's in charge? We got Jaden, you're probably going to be leading it from the back. You're the steers woman, so you're going to be maneuvering it, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you make any calls during that turn? Is there any responsibility for you?
I hit for 1 and 2 to grab, so we kind of pivot around the boot, or around the flat.
Very nice, very nice.
Seat 5 will help me from the back too. We'll pivot. Yeah.
That's awesome. It takes the whole team all together. Now, Mac, you've been putting in a lot of work. You're getting ready. What are you feeling for, I mean, I hate to take it away from this week. How are you feeling after your win this week?
Oh my gosh, so good. I'm so glad. I picked up my phone and looked at it. I was like, oh, we got first. And then we ran around everywhere. Trying to find all our teammates telling each other we got first. that was some sticky water, but I'm a little nervous to start regatta, but it'll be fun. Yeah. It was fun every year.
And that's what it's all about. I appreciate hearing that. I mean, I see a lot of smiles here, even beyond the medals, beyond all the little back and forths that go on the water. It's all about coming together for aloha. Nat, we love having you over here. You've been putting in a lot of work all season. I've seen you at the harbor. I've seen you working your tail off. So good luck this season. Do you have anything that you'd like to share with our community here watching?
We're just happy to be here. Just happy to be here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got these hot shot novice paddlers of Kawaihae too. Watch out for them. Do you ladies have any words for your friends or even any of your enemies who might be watching right
Just thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
now? That's humble. That's humble. These ladies say thank you. We say thank you so much for joining us. And honestly, I know you all are hungry. I know you're still wet from getting out of the water. So thank you ladies for all of your time joining us here today. Matt, Nat, Jay, Jaden, Leynala, and Kara. Great for joining us here today on Big Wave Media Hawaii. We are stoked here. We're gonna let these ladies get their lunch and that yummy mamaki tea. I just had some. That's the instant spot. They're doing it right here at Kawaihae. So huge mahalo. And ladies, anyone want to share anything else with our community?
Thank you.
Woo! Shakas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, one cheer. Can I join you or no? Oh, I'm in the cheer. Woohoo!
All right, kaiti 2 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Kaiti!
Kaiti!
Oh yeah! Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to bring my energy a little bit down. I don't want to get too loud in front of you, Doc. Thank you, buddy. I am honored to be here. We've got some important community members from our paddling community here. I am honored to have you here. Mr. Naka Nathaniel here on our coverage. So thank you, Naka, for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. This is the race director. The co-race director. He wears a lot of hats. I saw you shuttling people.
I was shuttling people.
You've been doing a lot for this community. I mean, now we are honored to have you here. This has been a beautiful race. This is a historic canoe club, and you were just sharing with me, you got a lot of family history in this whole paddling community.
No, this is really special that everybody has come down to Kawaihae to participate in the race. Now, Kaleoku, the race is named after Richard Smart, who was the last direct descendant that was in charge of Parker Ranch. And Parker Ranch right now in Kawaihae has been so integral to the success of the canoe club. And that's why we have a little bit of Paniolo culture that's come down here to Kawaihae. And we are really so happy that the rest of the world down is coming out here to support the race.
And I mean, that is so special to hear that. I mean, this is where regatta racing was happening. This was the heart of canoe paddling. And to see the tradition live on in the form of this Kaleoku long distance race in the beginning of the Moku season, for me it always just gives me chicken skin to see us start off with a long distance race. So what does it mean to the canoe club for us to continue and make sure that we got this race continuing on year after year?
Yeah, no, the special thing about this race is that it's been something that the community has really been able to rally around. So it's something that's at the very start of the season, like you said. And unfortunately, a couple of years ago, we were washed out. We had a storm, not unlike the Lows that came through the night before our race 2 years ago. And we had to cancel the race, which was such a disappointment. We had hundreds of racers that were going to be out for that race. And unfortunately, we had to cancel. So the fact that we were able to come back last year and then to have this race, and the special thing is that so many of the clubs, they always show up for the other clubs. And that's the part that we just love being able to invite our paddling, our ohana, to come down and spend time with us here on the
Woohoo, man, that is so special, Naka. Now you've got over 400 paddlers here today. You've got over 70 crews here today. You guys had a keiki race. You just actually gave all the medals to our ladies right now. And what's it feel like to be able to give that kind of aloha and give that kind of spirit to so many people around this whole island, Yeah.
This is one of the special things that when we trace back our roots to the Waimea Civic Club, the Hawaiian Civic Club, that's the founding members. And then our beloved president and former head coach, Manny Vincent, who was just down here. Uncle Manny was just down here earlier. And to be able to continue this legacy, it's been more than 50 years of paddling down here at Honolulu, and we're so glad that we're able to continue this. There are so many things that here in Hawaii where you end up can we continue this legacy? And this is the great thing about this, is that the legacy has continued, and that we're honoring what Uncle Manny has taught our club, and we're able to put that into practice.
Man, that is so special. This is a special place. We can feel it. We can feel it just in the way that you all bring all the food together for everybody, the way you guys all help each other with your canoes, even seeing koa wood canoes on the water. Like, we're gonna go back to our drone footage in just a little bit, because we're gonna keep an eye on all these racers.
They should be coming in pretty soon.
Woohoo! All right, so we're seeing them come in very soon. We see our production company getting things ready here, which is very exciting. What is it like to see those koa wood canoes get on the water again? I mean, they've got just as much history as these canoe clubs, you know? So what is it, why is it so special to this community?
You know, our koa canoe is from Kawaihae, which is, I'm looking over your shoulder in that direction. So it's from up in the mountains over there. And it's been a beautiful canoe. It's been something that's carried us to last year's local championship, the Big Island Championship, the first time that Kawaihae has won the championship this century. So we're so proud of what Kawaihae has done. And you know, with the Ma'a legacy, this has been something that it's carried on in the canoe. You know, every single paddler that sits in the canoe continues on that legacy. And the fact that we have such a beautiful Kawaihae canoe. We also have Kai Havana, which also is racing today too. So we're so lucky to have the two koa canoes. They're out there on the water.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you just see them, they're glimmering, they're glistening, and we're not going to see them until a little bit later. They're going to be further back in the pack. They are heavier canoes. They're more traditional shape. Towards the front, we're going to see those unlimited canoes, that new style. It's kind of that battle and that back and forth between our traditional sport that has mattered so much and the evolution of the sport in the new materials and new shapes that we're seeing in our canoes, and bringing it all together and squaring it within something that has been here for so long, which is Kawaihae Canoe Club. So Naka, just thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you for sharing just a little tiny bit about your beautiful canoe club here. Now, you were telling me, I'm excited to hopefully check in with you a little bit more in this season. Maybe we can talk about Kamehameha Canoe Club, because we're going to see them a little bit more.
They're here.
We've got them here. You were telling us about your family history with them as well. So you have been in this community. Your ohana has been in this community. And we're so grateful that you took some time out of all the hats that you're wearing here in this community.
Well, we're so happy that you guys are down here covering this race. You know, it's such a special thing that we're able to share, this with a much, much wider audience. People that are paying attention are the ones that care the most about it.
Hey, thank you, Naka. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for joining us here on Big Wave Media, Hawaii, brother.
And we shaka bump here.
All right, my man, double shaka bumps. Now, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and we got our finishers coming in right over our corner. Naka, I'm so sorry I took your attention away. Like I said, we got our unlimited. We got a race coming in, and they look like they got no one behind them. We got our drone looking at this coverage. We're gonna give a big mahalo to Naka for joining us. Thank you again for your time. We will see you for the medal ceremony, and he might even join us for some on-air commentary. Don't count him out. Naka, thank you again, buddy. We got our first finishers officially crossing over the finish line right now. Like I said earlier, that is our unlimited canoe right there at the front, and they look like they're finishing strong, ladies and gentlemen. Our drone is scoping out the rest of our paddlers. They're scoping out the rest of our finishers, and we are starting to see the exciting conclusion to our long distance Kaleoku long distance race here at Kawaihae Canoe Club. Woohoo! Here with Big Wave Media Hawaii, you just caught a great interview with some hotshot novices from Kaiahi 2. You just caught an interview with our co-race director, Naka Nathaniel from Kawaihae Canoe Club. And now you are locked in on Kawaihae Canoe Club, going on their unlimited, making their way towards that finish line. Our drone is zooming on back, trying to get as many of these finishers as we can. Excuse me. Now, on the top right-hand side of your screen, you will see a picture-in-picture box. That is our finisher cam. We don't have any canoes finishing right now, but we are seeing that looks like Kaiahi 2 to me. Kaiahi 2 looks like they're battling together in that unlimited canoe, and they're working that thing. Nice stroke rate right there. Just a few yards behind them, maybe 100 yards behind them. Looks like another Kawaihae 2 crew. So we got an inter-team battle going on right now, and we're gonna keep an eye on this battle. We got our drone locked in on the coverage, just on the inside. They're trying to make a move, and we got all our finishers coming in right there on the finisher cam. You see that Kawaihae Canoe Club boat come on in, nice and smooth. Those boys are splashing each other. They're stoked on their finish, and our drone is going right back out to the point. They're checking out these finishers, and we've got a bunch of crews finishing here today. We have 400 paddlers here today, right here at historic Kawaihae Canoe Club. We got another, looks like unlimited, right behind. They're all gonna make their way around that point and finish right here at this orange flag. I'm gonna lay out so you can take a look at that buttery smooth drone footage. Oh yeah, we're locked in right now. That's Canoe Canoe Club. We saw the race at their championship place right down at Home Now. Those men look locked in, and you know that they're all tuned up. They got that beautiful red and yellow fiberglass canoe. They're finishing nice and strong, and our drone is searching out our next finishers, backing its way up towards the point. We got an exciting finish right here. We got Kawaihae 2 battling against Kawaihae 2 right there. We got an unlimited right behind with a fiberglass right at their tail, right here on our finisher cam. If you want to stay locked in, we got our link right here at our tent. We've got our link right here on Big Wave Media Hawai'i. We're making sure we interview with community members. We're making sure we interview our paddlers, and we're making sure to bring you this beautiful ocean coverage right live to your device. Our drone is going right back out there. We got a dramatic finish right on the finisher cam right now. We got picture-in-picture, and we got action on the big screen. Oh, right behind them, we see Kanoe Canoe Club just missing it by a few strokes, but our drone is locked in. That looks like a koa wood canoe. I just love seeing those koa wood canoes on the water. Our production team technical director, Andrew, has our finisher cam locked in. Big mahalo, Andrew, for all you do, buddy. Great work out there. We got Big Wave Media with Brian Kispert. He's got that drone coverage for you all, and you better believe he's been locked in all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, that looks to me like the Junior Va'a Unlimited. Unofficially, that looks like it'll be our third place finisher for the unlimited division. We've already had a few men. These are our junior paddlers who practice with Mikey Akau, who joined us in the very start of today's broadcast for the women's race. We have had a women's race. This is the finish to our men's race. This is a 10-mile boogie all the way to Red Hill and back. We're locked in. We got a matahina. That looks to me like Keaukaha. Keaukaha, bunch of strong, heavy paddles up at Keaukaha, and they know what they're doing. That's a crew of open men looking behind our junior Va'a paddlers. So those junior Va'a kids, man, they are tuned up and ready for this season. We might be seeing a lot of surprises out on the regatta field today. Next week, we will be bringing you our first regatta race for the Papakimitete Regatta at Kailua Kona Pier for the triumphant return of regatta racing in Kona Town. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting place to see a race. Kawaihae is where we saw the birth of regatta racing on this island. That had to change due to a few situations. And in honor of that racing tradition, we see this Kaleoku long distance race named in honor of the last steward of Parker Ranch. And that tells us that this is meaningful to this community. We got our drone back out there searching high, searching low, trying to find our next canoe club coming in. Our gaps between our finishers are a little bit wider in the long distance race. Right across the finish line right now, we're seeing unofficially our first Koa Wood Canoe finishers. It does look like to me Keoa Canoe Club. I gotta get my binoculars, but unofficially we got our first Koa Wood finishers on the course right now. Our drone is locked in on an unlimited canoe. You can tell that they've got a little bit more of an up-tempo stroke, but they all gotta work together. And like Kara told us, you gotta train for that front seat. That front seat that sets the pace for everybody. That is one that has to stay cardiovascularly strong because they set the tempo for every other paddler behind them. We got a few more finishers right here. Picture in picture, you can see our finisher cam right there, and they just finished up that unlimited canoe. And right behind them, we see another Matahina just finishing up right behind them. We got paddlers running all over this beach. We got our drone checking out and trying to find where the next finisher crew is. These men have been working for 10 miles, and it looks like we got our chase boat right on the course too. That tells us that the last half of our finishers will be coming in very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a bunch of aloha on the beach today. It is a beautiful day to be here in Kawaihae, right at Kawaihae Canoe Club, right outside Hawaiian Beach. Oh boy, yeah, I think I see another Kawaihae Canoe Club right there. That is our expert drone operator from West Hawaii Surf Shots. That's Brian Kisbert right there. He's locked in on their form. We got a bunch of shout outs in the chat, by the way. We are getting a bunch of shout outs. Our chat is lighting up like a Christmas tree. Big mahalo to Kaihi too. Big shout out to Red Bull, Keoa, Imua Keoa. Go KCC, go Novice ladies. We got Ho'o Maika, Felicidades, Keoa Canoe Club from Maui. We've got viewers from Maui. We've got viewers from other islands. We've got viewers from across the state. We've got viewers checking out all this West Hawaii paddling action. This is the Moku o Hawaii 6-man paddling season. We got a few finishers just crossing the line. But right now, oh yeah, look at that stroke. Some great action right there from Kawaihae Canoe Club. Now you gotta work together. After 10 miles, you're either gonna fall together or you will fall apart. That crew right there from Kawaihae, they look like they're working together and looks like they're gonna bring it in nice and strong. Just nipping at their tail, right behind them. Oh yeah, that looks like, oh wait a minute. That's Hoimana Canoe Club right behind them. A very exciting race. We got a big shout out right from the beach saying go to our husbands. Woohoo, Hoimana. Now they had an exciting race last week. Oh man, oh, but nipping at their tail. Watch out, Hoimana, because right behind you, that is Toiki a Kaiahitu. That is a Kaiahitu Canoe Club just nipping at their tail. So Kawaihae had better get those heavy paddles going. You will see this dramatic finish play out right in picture. Our drone is locked in on another canoe. We got another red and white canoe right there. And that to me looks like a Keoa Canoe Club. That possibly is a Keoa Canoe Club, Kua'ana right there. And oh, coming in. There's Kawaihae coming in, and it is a battle. You're gonna wanna stay linked in to the picture-in-picture cam. There is like 6 canoes coming in hot right now, and they are all nipping at each other's tails. I'm telling you, it is gonna be one canoe right after the other on our finisher cam. Our drone is looking at that buttery smooth footage as they see those guys finishing. Kawaihae just unofficially finished the finish line right now, and right behind them we're seeing that Keoa crew, and they just fell short by a couple of strokes. There we see, looks like our drone is looking at Waikoloa Canoe Club. We got Waikoloa Canoe Club. We got canoes all over. This is the dramatic finish to our Moku o Hawai'i Kalo Kill. Excuse me. Kaleoku long distance race, ladies and gentlemen. This is an exciting day here in Kawaihae. We got this dramatic finish and we got our drone locked in right now. Woohoo! And we just got it unofficially from the beach. That's our 50s men from Hawaii Mana coming in. Big shout outs live from our production right here. Big shout outs to our crew and a beautiful lay. They got beautiful lays here at Kawaihae. I will tell you what, it looks like we're getting into some of our legacy paddlers. We're seeing a much longer stroke here and we're getting all of our finishers here. Woohoo! Look at that finish, boy. That finisher cam is stuffed with canoes all over. We got our chat lighting up. We've got our beach lighting up. This matters to our community. You can check out our link right over here and check it out. This is Big Wave Media Hawaii, and we are here live streaming every single race as well as the regatta races. We've got some big shout outs from our ohana. Thanks for joining us and thanks for checking out everything we got going on here. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, share it with your friends, share it with your enemies. That way they can keep an eye on what you're doing here. We got another Koa Wood canoe coming in unofficially. That's gonna be our second place Koa Wood canoe. And again, big shout out to our Kawaihae 50s men coming in strong, baby. Woohoo!
My husband's from a different club.
Oh, we got different clubs. We got all sorts of interesting things going on up here at Kawaihae. I will tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, our drone is locked in. That is Keoa Canoe Club. Oh yeah. Nice stroke right there. That's Jim. That's Jim Elliott from the brothers, Honu and Jim. We kept an eye on him during the OC1 season. Now he's in a 6-man. Last week he was stroking. This week he's steering. He's all over that boat. Woohoo! That to me looks like a Kawaihae 2. Kawaihae 2 in a new boat. Red and yellow. You don't see that every day. Whoa, we got some big heavy paddlers right here. Oh, we got our novice crew coming in.
In the red and yellow, borrowed from Kawaihae is a novice crew.
Unofficially, right from the beach. That red and yellow canoe you're seeing right now, borrowed from Kawaihae. And that's our novice Kawaihae 2 crew right there. That means those men have just started paddling and they look strong. You heard that right here unofficially from the beach. That's OCD, that's Big Darcy Daniel. You will definitely get a chance to check in with her. We will guarantee to check in with her at some point this season. She is a powerhouse in this paddling community. Well, she says unofficially a powerhouse. Now, we got Kawaihae Canoe Club locked in on the drone right now. This is their race right here. Now, these men here. Oh! Oh, and we got a battle going on, baby. Looks like right if you take a look at our finisher camp, we've got 2 canoes coming in. We've got Keoa Canoe Club, and right behind them, we do have the novice Kawaihae 2 Canoe Club in a borrowed canoe finishing this race. Keep it locked into that finisher camp because they're gonna go stroke for stroke right here. They're trying to push it. They're trying to finish strong. Let us see how they finish. We are looking at, looks like a mixed group of Kawaihae right there that we're locked in on. And that's West Hawaii Surf Shot locked in with the best drone coverage on this side of the island. Woo! And that finish was good, boy. Looks like Keoa just got like 6 strokes ahead of that novice crew. You better believe that novice crew is going to be hungry the next time they go out on the race course. Now, the next time you see our canoes on the race course, it will be a regatta race. This race is going to be a lot shorter. This race right here was 10 miles long. That's over an hour long. Next week's race, each race is going to be 4 to 8 minutes long. We're talking about a sprint. This right here is more like a marathon. These paddlers are going to come in hot. they're gonna come in tired. I got the inside scoop that that course is hot and flat, which means they've had to work hard this whole time. Oh yeah, looks like we're locked in on a legacy paddler crew. Is that Kawaihae right there? Yeah, that does look like unofficially a Kawaihae Canoe Club crew. And that's, oh man, he's locked in. Look at that beautiful coastline. It's up to the steersman to find the right line and bring it in right here to our finish line. On our finisher cam right now, oh, we just had a battle on play right here. We had, looks like Kawaihae, and just right behind them, that looks like Kawaihae coming in hot, just a few strokes behind. That's gonna keep them hungry for the rest of the season and the rest of our long distance season come September. We see a little smile. I see that our production crew, they love long distance season. This is where you gotta come together 6 as 1. We were covering OC1 races, we were covering V1 races, but boy, oh boy, there is something special about a 6-man canoe race. Woohoo! We're back. Our drone is cycling back. Look at that beautiful coverage. Silky smooth. Nice form. We'll lay out as we take a look at this beautiful Kawaihae coastline. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see all canoe clubs help each other to bring all of these canoes back on the beach. We have unofficial results here. If you want the official results of this race, please make sure you go to HCRA results, and that is where you will find the official results to this race. All we have here are the unofficial results, but we will see the official results. We have not seen any controversies with our start line. We have not seen any controversies with our chase boat. That means that this is running a clean race. That means that we're finishing strong. We got people checking out our live stream. We got our chat lighting up. We got our people on the beach lighting up, and our drone is still locked in. Are some of our last finishers here who work just as hard as everybody else. Look at that beautiful teamwork. It is a beautiful sight to see 6 paddlers working together. You might see that paddler all the way in the back. That's our steersman. Like we said earlier, they're on a slightly different cadence and they're trying to maneuver the boat on where they need to go. We see the men bringing in their boats. They had a great race. We got a shaka from our boys. We got some all-stars from the OC1 division. We got some all-stars from Kiowa, and they're all bringing in that canoe together. Ladies and gentlemen, and we got shaka. That is what I'm talking about. Big mahalo for joining us here today on the live stream coverage with Big Wave Media Hawai'i for the Moku o Hawai'i 6-man paddling race season. We're locked in back on some of our finishers coming through the line right here, and they are working and working and working. That red canoe with a white bottom and those yellow jerseys, that tells me that is probably Kawaihae Canoe Club right there. I see them working hard. These are their waters, so you better believe that they practice here on a regular. We're right here outside Hawaiian Beach. We just saw some of our legacy paddlers finish their race. We see some keiki in the waves. They're getting all over this place. We see double shakas from our keiki on the live stream. You might be able to check them on the finisher stream. And we've got all these paddlers coming in for this beautiful race day. This race is over an hour and 15 minutes long. That's 10 miles to Red Hill and back. Some of these paddlers may have stopped for a drink of water. Some of them may have tried to go the whole way without water. But what we're seeing here is a team come together. We're seeing aloha on the beach, and we're seeing this beautiful, beautiful ocean sport right on your device. Nice work. That looks like a Kawaihae Canoe Club, fiberglass, open men's crew right there. All working together to finish strong. We got a lot of aloha going on. We got a finisher coming up on the finisher cam in just a moment. If you take a look back earlier in our live stream, you'll get a chance to talk story with some of our hot shot novice paddlers who won the women's novice division. You can also take a look at our interview with Naka Nathaniel, the co-race director who helped put this whole thing together here at Kawaihae Canoe Club. This canoe club has been here for over 50 years, and it still matters just as much to this community. It started as an offshoot of the Waimea Civic Center, and now we're seeing 50 years later, this canoe club still matters. Racing is still happening here, and this is what it's all about. 6 coming together as one in a va'a. Again, my name is O.C. Juan. I've been here with you all day with Big Wave Media Hawai'i. Huge mahalo to our sponsors who have helped bring this coverage right to your device. Thank you again to Pericles Psychotherapy. Thank you to Meredith Osville. Thank you to Pauahi. Thank you to Susan Shaw. Thank you all so much for your support. We could not do this without you. If you want to support what we do, please make sure you join our links, click our streams, and make sure you donate to what we do here so we can keep bringing you this buttery, smooth drone footage week after week. Woo-hoo! Yeah, that looks like a mixed crew to me. That looks like a Kawaihae 2 crew right there. Red is an extremely popular color on our Island 4 Canoe Club. So sussing out exactly the canoe club, and all these canoe clubs borrow canoes from other canoe clubs. So you might think you're seeing one canoe club, but the jerseys tell a different story. Our drone is still locked in. We've had some great races. We've had some great interviews. And now we're seeing the exciting, dramatic conclusion to our men's long distance Kaleoku race. Oh yeah, nice stroke from Keho Canoe Club. That beautiful green canoe right there. All working together. Looks like a mixed crew, men and ladies working together to finish this long distance race. Woohoo! We got some great people here. I'm telling you, the food looks good. The mamaki tea is delicious. They know how to put on a race and a paina here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing all these men come in. They look exhausted. You'll probably see right over our finisher cam right now, our finishers unofficially, that looks like our 5th place legacy paddlers in the 70+ division. But we're gonna keep an eye. Pardon, we just got an update. That is unofficially a mixed 60s crew from Kawaihae 2. Now Kawaihae 2 has a lot of crews on here, and right behind them, right behind that 60s crew, unofficially we got the mixed 50s crew behind them. So Hanaho, way to go. You're seeing the 60s crew right in front of the 50s crew. Boy oh boy, that is gonna light some fire in both of those crews, Tushies, because you better believe that they're all gonna be thinking about this all week, all season, and this might push them all to work even harder. Kawaihae 2's initial regatta, the triumphant return of regatta racing to Kailua Kona Pier, is coming next week. Now stay tuned, because next week I have gotten official word. We're gonna get Uncle Richard Kimatete on the camera himself. We got a yes-sir from the beach as OCD joining me right here. We'll see her later on. She's just boogieing out of here. She's giving us this information, and you better believe it helps us to dial in our coverage. We had our mixed 60s crew. We had our mixed 50s crew. And now we're seeing our Keho mixed crew come in. Those are some of our greatest paddlers finishing up right here. Some of our last canoes are starting to come in. You can keep it locked into our finisher cam, and on our finisher cam, we're gonna see these paddlers coming in. We see all the canoe clubs helping each other bring their canoes in, and that tells us that we are coming towards the exciting conclusion, the dramatic finish to our canoe race here, the Kaleoku long distance race, brought to you by Kawaihae Canoe Club. Way to go, novice. Way to go, novices. Good job. Those novices, we got a chee-hoo. Oh yeah, way to go. Nice battle, nice battle. They were battling their way in. Now they're bringing their boats in. All these boats are coming in. Huge mahalo to Kawaihae Canoe Club. I'm seeing the President John right there. He's getting all these canoes in, and we are finishing up our coverage here. It has been an honor to bring you all the Kaleoku long distance race here from Kawaihae Canoe Club. It truly is an honor to be able to bring you 6-man canoe races right to your device. If you like what we're doing, this is Big Wave Media, Hawai'i. We got our links right here. We got our links in the description. We got our links on our screen. Take a look at that so you can keep supporting what we do. Throw us a like, subscribe, send it to your friends, send it to your enemies, send it to your aunties and your uncles. Let them know what we're doing here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get ourselves ready for the exciting conclusion of our stream here. I'm gonna boogie on towards a new situation here. Woohoo! And I'm live, baby. I'm back on the camera. I am here. I am hot. I am sweating. I've been able to talk to some amazing community members. We've talked to Mikey Akau, who joined us on the live stream here today. We've gotten a chance to talk to our hotshot novice paddlers from Kawaihae too. We talked to Naka Nathaniel from Kawaihae Canoe Club. We've been able to check in with our paddlers here. We've been able to see this exciting finish, all brought to you here by Big Wave Media Hawai'i. I wanted to give a huge mahalo to our team, the best production team on this side of the island. Andrew, huge mahalo for joining us here today, sir. We love what you do. If you want to shout out for your company, you just put it on that board and we'll make sure we shout it out too. Big Wave Brian, that is Brian from West Hawaii Surf Shots. He has been bringing you that drone coverage. She could not be here today, but on the back end, we've got Leah Lucine Carey, that independent filmmaker who works with Na Leo TV. She makes sure that all these details are ready to go. We're the best production team on this side of the island, bringing you this coverage. Now, again, Andrew jumped in here today. Huge mahalo to Andrew from HLE Pro. They got they've got live stream coverage on our regular. They're right there in Kona, so take a look for it. Andrew's been putting it down all day. He's done a tremendous job. And a huge mahalo to you all who are watching and make this stream possible for our whole community. Thank you for all the positive words. Thank you to the haters who give us the negative words, because it helps us to get better and improve. Thank you for shouting everything out in the chat. I'm sorry I'm spitting here. I'm just so dang excited for this canoe paddling. We're gonna come back next week for our first official regatta race, where we'll be seeing all our Koa wood canoes. We got a bunch of shakas there. Woohoo! Way to go, Kaihi too. And we're wrapping up right here. Thank you for joining us here today. My name is OC Juan. I'll be here with you all season. Hoi wa'a.